Hi, this is Scott with Body Smith Personal Training. I'm here with Ling today to show you how to stretch out your hip flexors. We're going to be demonstrating two particular static stretches to get the rectus femoris and psoas, both key hip muscles for that hip flexor muscle group, okay? So tight hip flexors are very common with desk jockeys or people who have been seated for long periods of time. So we're going to teach you the stretch so that you can get that muscle back to its normal resting length. Tight hip flexors make it hard for you to activate your core properly and can lead to things such as low back pain. So to set up for this stretch, Ling's going to go ahead and take a knee. All right, down here in this position, go ahead and move that foot just a little bit further forward. We got about a 90-degree angle at both knees. And Ling's going to go ahead and extend her right arm, keep her abs and glutes tight, tucking her hips posteriorly like that, just to start to put a little bit of a stretch through the front of the hip flexor right through here. And just slowly now guide that knee forward, keeping your hand back and across your body until you feel that stretch through that hip flexor area there. This one's more for that rectus femoris. You'll feel this all the way into that quadricep muscle group. And with this, feel free to play around with the angle of your shoulders. Just make sure your abs stay tight. Go ahead and kind of rotate your shoulders towards the camera while keeping this hip still. There we go. And right there, we can intensify that stretch through that hip flexor muscle group. We want to hold this for about 30 seconds. After about 20 to 30 seconds, Ling might start to feel that hip flexor muscle group start to stretch back out. Great. And now let's go ahead and do this very similar stretch standing. Come up on your feet. Take a dramatic kind of stagger stance here. Tighten up your abdominals. Keep your glutes active, meaning rock your hips underneath you. Extend that right arm out. Very nice. And go ahead and guide that knee forward, Ling. Keeping the abs pulled in. She's now going to rotate her shoulders towards the camera and reach back and across with her hand, keeping her abs engaged and driving that heel into the floor until she feels that stretch through the upper hip flexors, more of the psoas. Once again, we want to hold this stretch for about 30 seconds. Keep the core tight, but relax and breathe so that muscle can stretch back out. Very nice. Okay, that's how we stretch out our hip flexors.